Hi everybody, and welcome to the prenatal barre class. Today we're going to be working with one heavy weight, which I have a 5-pound, and one lightweight, which I have a 3-pound. If you're joining me from home, you don't have to use any type of bar. You can use a chair or a counter or something that resembles the ballet bar, just as long as it's about hip height is all we need. We're going to cover all the major muscle groups of the body. And if you are a little bit further along, then you can do everything you need to accommodate the belly. You can take breaks when you need to, even if you're in that really tough first trimester and you need to come down into child's pose and relax. We're going to keep the intensity just enough to get our heart rate up, to exercise to stay in shape throughout our pregnancy, to strengthen the muscles that need to stay strong as our bellies grow, and just do what you can. So let's get started. We're going to face our chair or our bar. We're going to warm up, taking a minute to stretch. Incline forward with the chest. The hips go back. Let the head hang forward. Take a little rock and a sway from right to left. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Feeling that nice release through the chest and the shoulders. Taking one hand down to the floor and then the other. Spread the legs as wide as you need to accommodate the belly. Pressing through one leg and then the other leg, just stretching out your hamstrings, stretching out the backs of your legs before we get started. Go ahead and cross onto opposite elbows, ragdoll sway from left to right. Inhale and exhale, feeling the weight of your upper body. Stretch out your leg muscles and release the lower back. Should feel really nice. Bring your hands to the floor. Take a soft bend in the knees. Lengthen up through the spine. Squeeze those back muscles. And then fold again. Take a soft bend in the knees. We're going to slowly roll on up, one vertebra at a time. Warming up the body, hands on your hips. Let's start to lift the knees up and up. So we're just marching here. We're getting things warmed up. We're springing the toes off of the floor. Deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Bring your arms out and up, reaching high overhead. Take a pull down with the arms as the knees come up to the chest. Starting to connect with your body, connect with your belly, your baby, your breathing. Our heart rate is one of the biggest things that change as we go through our pregnancy. So we want to keep our heart rate at a nice level. That's not too much. If you need to keep your hands on your hips, you sure can. Let's go for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1. Find your chair or your bar. We're going to reach down and get into our heavyweight series first to strengthen the left side arm muscles. The right leg's going to step forward. Left leg's going to press back. Lean forward. Get that arm in front of you. Start to squeeze up 2 counts. Press, lengthen, down 2 counts. Squeeze and lift. Press back down. So we're inclining the upper body forward. We want to keep our back muscles strong. So make sure you're hinging forward from the hips. Let's go a little faster with that weight. Squeezing into the bicep muscle. Inhale, exhale. So this heavy weight is going to tone, keep your bicep muscles strong. We're going to be lifting our baby. We're going to be using car seats, strollers, diaper bags, you name it. So we want to keep our muscles in the arms really strong. Shoulders down away from the ears. Make sure that the elbow is in front of you and away from you so that you've got more isolation and more of a load into that bicep. Let's go for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the forearm halfway down, take a little pulse, pulse. So that pulsing movement is going to create a lot more intensity. Stay small. Lift, pulse, lift, pulse. Turn your forearm. So we're coming into a hammerhead position Squeeze, pulse. Lift 1 inch. Make sure the shoulders are rolling down away from the ears. Keep going right here. 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift it. 4, 3. Take a low range with the weight all the way down and then up halfway. Down all the way and then up halfway. We're fighting gravity. This is going to be a little more intense. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. 2, 3. Full range. Lift all the way up to the shoulders. Stay in that hammerhead position. Let's finish off. 10 more reps. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1. Step your left leg forward. Bring both feet underneath your hips. The right hand to right hip to stabilize. Left arm is going to reach out into a goalpost position. We're going to start working the shoulders. Take a pulse up 1 inch, pressing through the weight. Make sure that the elbow is slightly forward in front of the shoulder. We're getting into those deltoid muscles. Keep pulsing. 8, 7, 6, pulse. 5. Keep your knees softly bent. Start to push through the weight overhead and then back down. Let's go a little faster. Push and pull. Deep breaths. Push and pull. 4 more. 1, 2, 3. Goalpost on 4. Now pulse it down 1 inch. Pulse, pull. Pulse, pull. 1 inch. Squeezing underneath the shoulder into that lat muscle. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Squeeze the elbow into the hip. That shoulder. 4, push. 3, lift. Chest press. Open up. Turn. 2, 3. Lean. Keep it forward and pause. 8 seconds. 7. We're almost done. 6 and 5. Stay strong. And let's find the bar again. Lean forward with your right hand. Start to extend that left arm forward and then pull back for a row. Reaching the arm forward to the front. Pull the elbow back. Keep your palm facing in. Your thumb is up to the ceiling. Keep your shoulders squared off. 4 more. 1, pull 2, pull 3. Hold the elbow up and pulse right there. Keep pulsing. Start to incline forward, taking your forearm and wrapping it around. Lift the elbow up a little higher. Feel that activation in the front of the shoulder, the back of the arm. 4, 2, 3. Now get into the triceps. Extend the arm straight back and then bend in, stop at the hip. Press back, bend in. Press, bend. So now we're getting into the backs of the arms. Try to make sure the shoulders are facing down to the floor. Press, release. 4 more. Keep going. 4. Press. 2. Try to pick up the elbow a little higher. Now hold the arm straight back. Turn your palm up and pulse. All right, let's work those triceps. Incline the chest a little further forward. 10 more pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Go ahead and set that heavy weight down. Switch it out for the lighter weight now, the light weight. Step your feet underneath you again. We're going to work that left side shoulder muscle. Right hand to right hip to stabilize. Bring your left arm forward. Take a little pulse. So we want to try to find the weight at the level of the chest and pulse right there. Up, down, pulse, pulse. Make sure the shoulders are down away from the ears. You're keeping the elbows softly bent. Inhale and exhale. Make sure that the weight isn't pushing you back. You want to lean forward towards the work. Keep pulsing. 8, 7. Squeeze your abdominal wall, your belly. Take that arm overhead. Whoo, we should be really feeling that burn into the left shoulder. Up, down. If it helps you to keep your hand on your belly to stabilize, you can go for that option. 4 more. 1, breathe. 2, 3, hold the arm forward and pulse right there. We're gonna finish off extending the arm all the way to the front. Shoulders down away from the ears. 10 more pulses. 1, 2, 3, pulse. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax on 10. Give that arm a quick shake. Let it recover, let the muscles recover. So we're not quite done with the shoulder. We're gonna take one more set. Reach that arm right back where it was. Straight elbow. Lift and pulse. Lift and pulse. Make sure that the shoulders are down away from the ears. 8 pulses. 7, 6, up, 5, 4, 3. Pull the elbow back to the left. Press forward again. Make that move really wide to target the left shoulder. 4 more. This is going to get intense. We're almost done. Hold the arm bent to the left. Pulse right there. Final transition. Extend the arm out long. Lean into it. 10, 9, 8. You're so strong. 6, up, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. No more work for the shoulder or the light weight. Go ahead and set that down. And let's stretch. We're going to pull the left arm across the chest, hooking onto it with your right arm. Roll the shoulder down. Get length into that deltoid muscle. Keep the stretch active. Pull that arm across. Take the left arm up. Grab onto the elbow on the left side. Push your head into your arm. Try to work your fingertips towards the mid-back. Get that tricep muscle to lengthen. Take a little lean over to the right. Stretch that side body. Deep breaths. And then make your way on up. Okay, let's get into the right side, your right bicep muscles first. So we're going to get that heavy weight to start. You're going to face the bar, step your left leg forward, and your right leg back. Incline, push into the bar, the chair with your left hand. Start to bring that right arm forward. Lift up 2 counts. Press down 2 counts. So we're getting into the bicep muscle on that right side. Squeeze to lift, resist to lower. We want to keep the elbow forward in front of the body, away from you. So you've got more work into that bicep muscle. Lowering down, lifting up. Let's go a little faster. Down, up. Make sure you're keeping your back muscles active. Lengthen through the tailbone, open your chest. Hinge forward from the hips. Stay strong in your lunge stance. Keep the palm facing up. Inhale, exhale. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. Working and strengthening the right side. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold up halfway with the forearm, little pulse, little pulse. Shoulders away from the ears. 1-inch movement. Make it deep. Pulse, pulse, up, down. Only the forearm muscle is moving. Keep the elbows stabilized. 8, 7, 6, 5. Pulse, 4, 3. Turn your forearm inward. Get that hammerhead position. Shoulders back. Keep pulsing. Right here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Low range all the way down and then up halfway. So even though our bodies are changing, we are stronger than we think we are. And we want to stay strong to maintain, to also have a really good delivery. Keeping in shape, keeping our blood flow, keeping our muscles strong. Make sure you're using your breath work in and out through the nose. 4 more. 2, hammerhead position. Full range now, all the way up to the shoulder. Press down to the floor. Final 10 reps. Really go for it here. 9. Build that strength. 7, 6, 5. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Step that back leg forward. Both feet underneath your hips. Right arm to the side, goal post position. Take a pulse, up an inch. Lift, pulse, lift, pulse. So we want to feel that right side shoulder muscle joint. Inhale, exhale, stabilize, hold onto the belly if that feels good. Make sure the elbow is slightly forward in front. We've got that perfect 90-degree angle with the arm. Press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, overhead. Take it slow to start. Push to the weight. Pull back to the goal post a little faster. 8. Try to get the elbow right up by the ear. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the goal post position. Pulse down. Get right into that lat muscle underneath your shoulder. Pulse, pull, pulse, pull. Down and in. Squeeze. 4, 2. Lat pull down. Take it slow. Pull into the hip. Press up. Let's go a little faster. 8. We got one more transition after this. 6. Toning up that right arm. Pull. 4, 3, 2. Final change. Chest presses. Close in. Open up. Try to keep your arm on a straight line. 4 more. In and out. 2. Working your pec muscles. Hold the arm straight forward. Pulse it there. Lean into it. 8, 7. Tighter. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice job. Let's face the bar again. Row. Reach that arm to the front. Pull the elbow back. Square the shoulders off. Left leg forward, right leg back. Reach and pull. Reach, pull. Row. 4 more. 2, 3. Hold the elbow up on 4 and pulse it there. Keep pulsing. Incline the upper body. Wrap the forearm around. Pick up that back elbow a little bit higher. 4, 2, triceps. Extend the arm back. Bend in, stop at your hip a little faster. Back, bend in, back, bend in. You're keeping the elbow high. Turn your shoulders face to the ground. 4 more. Press. 2. Reach. 3. Now hold the arm straight back. Turn the palm up. Pulse right there. Keep the arm straight as you pulse. Getting into the back of your arm, your triceps. Try not to let your wrist curl. Squeeze that elbow a little bit straighter. Lean a little bit further forward. Pulse, pulse. Here we go. Final 10. 1, 2, 3. Higher. 4. Longer. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're done with that heavy weight. Find your light weight. Let's get into the shoulders. All right, so we're on the right side shoulder muscle joint. Feet underneath your hips, knees softly bent. Left hand to left hip to stabilize. The right arm's going to come forward into a ballerina position. Little pulse, little pulse. Up an inch. Make sure the shoulders are rolling down away from the ears. You want to keep that elbow slightly bent. Make sure you're not falling back with the weight. You want to lean forward, pushing into the weight. Pulse, pulse. Up an inch, up an inch. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take the arm overhead, lift, and then press forward. Up and then down. Keeping the shape of the arm. Working those shoulder muscles. 4 more, and down. Lift 2, and down. 3. Hold the arm to the front. Little pulse. Up an inch, up an inch. Now we're going to transition. You're going to extend the arm straight forward. Roll the shoulders down. Keep that arm straight. Pulse, pulse. Up an inch. Here we go. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lock that elbow. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shake it out. Let our muscles recover. Feeling that burn. We're toning up our arms. We're going to be strong for our baby. Get the arm right back up where it was. Little pulse, little pulse. Shoulders down. Lift, pulse, lift, pulse. Up and down. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now pull the elbow back to the right. Press forward again. So you want to make this move really big, really wide. Pull back, press forward. Pull back, press forward. 4 more. Press forward. 2. Woo! Feeling that shoulder burn. Now hold the arm out to the right and pulse it there. Extend all the way to the side to finish off with your right side shoulder. Lean into it. 10 more. 9, you've got it. 8, keep breathing. 7, 6, 5, so strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, no more lightweight work. Let's stretch that right side shoulder. Arm across the chest. Hook on with your left elbow. Keep it active. Pull the arm across. Roll the shoulders down. Get that big stretch into the right arm. And then we'll take the arm up and back behind, grabbing onto the triceps, feeling the fingertips work their way in between the shoulder blades. Keep the knees softly bent to the left. Side body stretch. And then go ahead and come on out. Bring both arms behind you. Clasp the hands. Open up to the chest. Lean forward. Getting the arms overhead to stretch out those shoulders. Slowly make your way on out. Soften the bend in your knees and make your way on up. So we're going to move from muscle group to muscle group. Go ahead and set your weights to the side. And we'll start working our glute muscles. So we're going to find the bar. We're going to lean forward. We're going to come forward, wrapping the forearm around, taking your left hand into a push-up position. Keep your right knee stabilized underneath your right hip. We're starting with the left glute muscles first. Bring your left leg up and back, bending the knee, pointing the toes. Take the leg up an inch and down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. So we want to feel those muscles in the back of your legs starting to engage, starting to squeeze and activate. Point your toes, push into the left hand as you're staying forward at an incline. Keep going here slow. 4 more. Get the leg up high. 2. Keep your standing leg bent so we keep those stabilizer muscles strong. Let's go a little faster. Pulse, pulse. So hug up to the belly. We want to keep those lower back muscles strong. Keep poking those toes. Up, down, up, down. See if you can bend your knee a little deeper. Woo! 8 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to circle the leg. Up and around. Up and around. Squeeze those glutes. Tighten up the back of your thigh. 4 more. 2, 3. Start to reverse the circle. As our belly grows, our foundation are our legs. So we want to keep our leg muscles really strong. 4 more circles. 1, up, 2, 3. Now hold the leg center. Flex your toes. Take that left knee down to meet the right. Push through the leg back up. Keep the knee bent. Down and up. Down, up. All right, we're feeling it. 4 more. Up, 2. We're so close to being done. 3. Hold the leg up and pulse right there. Let's finish off. Lean to the left. Final 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push through that heel. 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good. Set. Let's come on out. Whew. Take a moment to recover. Bring your left leg up to the chair or the bar and stretch those hamstrings, those glutes that we just worked. Guide your nose down to your knee. Reach the arms a little bit more forward. Stretch those muscles. Inhale and exhale. and then slowly start to bend into the leg to push off. Let's get right into the right side. Find your chair or your bar. Bring your left arm to wrap around. Your right hand this time is going to go into a push-up position. The left leg is going to stay bent and strong. Bring your right leg up. Point your toes, incline forward. Start slow. Up an inch, down an inch. Make sure that your right knee and your right hip are facing down towards the ground. Up an inch, down an inch. Hug up to the belly. 4, 2, 3. Take it faster now. Little pulses, up, down, up, down. So make sure the muscles in the back of your right leg are what's activating, squeezing, contracting. So you firm up the back of your leg. You keep your glute muscles really strong. 8, 7, 6. Keep leaning into the right hand. Let's take that slow circle. Up and around. Up and around. Circle squeeze. Good. Get that leg up a little higher. 4. Think about carving out your glute muscles. Up and around. Start to reverse the direction. Up and around. Lift and circle. Good. Stay strong. Almost there. Make those muscles burn. Take breaks when you need to. Find center. Flex your toes. Take that right knee down and then push through the heel again to lift back up. Down. Up. All right, we're almost there. 4 more. Press 2. Push 3. Hold the leg up on 4 and pulse. Up an inch. Up an inch. Final. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Higher. 5. Deeper. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stretch that right side. Whew, we're getting nice and warm. Working those muscles. Reach your arms forward. Guide your nose to your knee. Get that release to the back of your leg. Okay. Bend into the legs. Start to push off. So we got the glutes. Now we're going to get into the thigh muscles. We're going to use the bar or the chair for support, for stability. We're going to step the feet out really wide, turning the toes out as much as they'll go, but not too much to compromise the knees. Take a bend, come low. Keep pressing the knees out over the second and third toe. You'll feel a stretch into those inner thighs. Start to lower an inch, lift an inch. So right away, feeling the tops of your thigh muscles. Make sure that your feet are pretty wide. We want to keep the knees directly over the ankles. Keeping your body weight into your heels. Down, up. Your shoulders are upright over your hips. Inhale, exhale. Whoo. Feeling this one right away. 4, 2, 3. Hold low on 4. Start to pulse it down. Pulse, pulse. Get a little deeper. The outer glutes are working as well. So our balance starts to change as our bellies grow. Let's try to test that balance here. Reach your left arm high, and then start to find your right arm high. Hold on to the chair if you need to. Otherwise, keep holding up. Come down a little more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now hold the hips down. Start to press the thighs back an inch, back an inch, back an inch. Oh yeah. Come down a little bit more. Hold on to the bar if you need to. Final 10. 1, 2, 3. Deep breaths. 4. Keep going. 5. Little lower. 6, 7, 8, and 10. Grab onto the bar. Step into it. Shake it out. Next thing we're going to get into are standing leg lifts. Whew. We've got the chair or the bar here for support to hold on to. Find your left hand to your left hip. Right leg is going to stay down. The left leg's going to come forward and keep it straight. Point the toes. Start to lift the leg up an inch. Lower the leg back down an inch. So we're trying to get the leg up as high as we can without letting the knee bend, keeping that leg super straight the entire time. 4 more. 1, 2. It's all about body weight resistance. Try to squeeze that knee a little straighter. Pulse it at the top. Lengthen through the tailbone. Open your chest. Pulse, pulse. Get longer through that knee. 8, 7, 6, up. 5, 4, 3. Now take the leg to the side, out, and then in. You're drawing a straight line with the toes. Feeling that outer hip. 2 more. Out, in. Hold the leg out to the side and pulse it there. 8, 7, 6, 5. Little longer. 3. Now take the leg to the inside. Work the inner thigh. Find center. Straight line with the toes. Work those inner thigh muscles. 4 more. Slide it across. 2. My muscles are shaking. Hold the leg across. Pulse. Slice. 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Tighter. 4, 5, 6. Flex the toes. Bend and press. Kick through the heel. Bend, press. Bend, press. Try to get the leg up a little higher. 8, 7. We got one more change after this. 5, 4, 3. Hold the leg straight now. Pulse it there. 10 more. Foot is flexed. 8. Higher. 7. Longer. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax. Oh my goodness. Let's stretch that left quad. Pick up the left foot. Draw the knees together. Tuck that tailbone under. Stretch the front of your leg. Release those muscles. Recover those muscles. And then go ahead and come on out. Let's get right into the other side. So you guys will turn. I won't be able to because I still want you to be able to face, or I want to be able to face you. So your left hand now is going to come to the chair or the bar. Your right hand is going to come to your right hip. The left leg is going to stay down. Right leg's going to come forward. Pointed toes. Lift an inch and lower an inch. Up, down, up, down. So the left leg is being stable, flat on the floor. The right leg is lifting up and down. Use your body weight. 4 more. Keep that knee really straight. 2. Hold it up. Pulse. Try to get the leg up even higher to hip height. 8, 7, 6, 5. Open your chest. Now take it to the outside. Slide the leg on a straight line. Work those outer hip muscles. 4, 2, 3. Hold the leg to the outside. Pulse it there. 8, 7. Work those outer thighs. 4, 3. Take the leg to the inside. Slide it across, come center. Slide it across, come center. Try to get the leg up even higher. Work those inner thigh muscles. Keep the knee straight. 4 more. 2. Slide it across. 3. Now hold the leg over. Pulse. Squeeze it tighter. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Find center. Flex your toes. Bend, press. Bend, press. We're almost done. Get the leg up more. 8, 7. One more change after this. 5, 4. So good. 3. Now hold the leg straight and pulse straight up. Foot is flexed. 10 more. 9, 8. Higher. 7. Longer. 6. Squeeze that knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stretch that right thigh. Right foot, right hand. Draw the knees together. Scoop your tailbone under. Release to the front of your thigh. And then go ahead and come on out of the stretch. So before we get down into our side seat work, laying on the floor for the rest of the class, we're going to work on our upper body strength. If you're in your first trimester, you can make your way down onto your mat space using a modified push-up position with your knees on the ground. If you've got a bar or a counter, then we're going to use that bar or counter to do our push-ups. So hands go wider than shoulder width distance apart. You step your legs back long, rise high into the toes. Start to take your chest down, bend the elbows, push away. Make sure that the elbows are pulling back at a diagonal, not winging out to the sides. Deep breaths. Stay high into the toes. Inhale, exhale, let's go faster. Down, push, down, press. Inhale, exhale. 10 more like that. 1, keeping our chest muscles strong, our upper body strong. Strong for our baby, strong for our body. 5, mentally strong as well. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, last one on 10. Go ahead and stretch. Hips back, arms forward, forehead down. Whew, stretch out those shoulders, your hamstrings, and then slowly bring yourself upright. All right, we're gonna make our way down onto the floor to work our side seat. If you're still in your first trimester, we won't necessarily need to worry about any pillow support, but if you're in your third trimester or second trimester, then we'll wanna grab a pillow or 2 pillows to bring our shoulders up to keep our head above our heart. So I've got this nice wedge pillow that I'm gonna use. We're gonna take our right hip down on the floor. So we're on our right side and we're gonna work that left outer glute muscle. So if you're using the pillow, bring it underneath your arms for support. If you're not using a pillow, you can reach that arm out long and then rest your head on your arm. So let's get started with a clamshell. We're gonna bring the knees in front of the hips. Make sure that they're not too far back. Get those knees directly in front of your hips. Point your toes. Start to turn the knees down, the toes up, getting into the outer left glute muscle. We're gonna keep the toes together. Open that top knee to the ceiling, pushing through your body weight to get those outer hip muscles. Opening up to the ceiling. Open up, close it down. Open up, close it down. Whoo, keep the toes together. 4, down, nice and slow. 2, make sure you're not letting that top hip roll back. Up, down, 1 more. Make sure the toes stay together. Let's go a little faster now. Open, close, open, close. Pushing through the body weight. That bottom shin is still in a fixed position. We should be feeling this one right away. Open up that knee. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, finishing off. Hold the knee up, flex your toes. Press back, pulse, pulse. Squeeze your heels together. Work that top knee back a little more. Squeeze those glutes. All right, here we go. Push through the burn. You got 10 more. 9, 8, 7, go. 6, 5, push it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Give that left seat some applause. Very good. All right, so working the other leg, your right side outer thigh muscles. Bring your pillow, your support if you're using it. So it's underneath you on the left side. We're on our left hip. Our right leg is gonna be on top. We're gonna get cozy. Pull the knees in front of your hips. Again, make sure they're not too far back. Bring them in front. Turn the knees down, pick up the toes. Start to open that top knee slow and close it down. Open up, close it down. Make sure that the top hip isn't rolling back. We wanna keep that top right hip stacked directly on top of the bottom hip. So we're using our body weight resistance. Such a great tool to tone your muscles, to feel strong and confident within your own body. 4 more slow. 1, down. Make those muscles shake and burn because you are contracting them, isolating them. 3, down. 1 more. 4. Here we go, a little faster now. Open, close, open, close. Yeah, keep those big toes super glued together. Open, close. Push through that body weight. 8 more. 1, 2. Keeping our outer thighs strong and toned. 5, 6, 7. Now hold that right knee up and pulse it there. Flex the toes. Dig the heels together. Press, press. All right, let's finish off really strong. Get that knee a little higher. Pull the heels in a little closer. Press. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you've made it. Go ahead and give your right seat some applause. So we're going to be on our backs now for the remainder of the class. Make sure that you've got the pillow support underneath your shoulders so we keep our head above our heart. Take a moment here to stretch the outer hips. So figure 4. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Bring the legs towards the chest. Stretching those muscles, opening up that outer thigh. Feel free to rock and sway from left to right. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. And then start to switch to the other side. Crossing at the ankle, pull the legs towards you, lengthen the tailbone. Rock and sway left to right. Get that outer hip area to stretch. And then start to bring your feet flat onto the floor. So last thing we're going to finish off with for the glutes are bridge lifts. Bring your feet about hip-width distance apart. We're going to press through the heels. So let's get those toes to flex back. Push your hands onto the floor, digging the heels down, and we're going to lift the hips up. Make sure that the tailbone is tucking under. Start to find a little pulse. Up, up. So not a lot of movement because we don't want to shake our babies around, but we just want to squeeze those glutes. Whoo, decompress the lower back. Pulse, pulse. Up, down, up, down. Getting a little bit higher now, a little deeper. Squeeze, pulse, up and up. Dig those heels into the floor. Take the hips all the way down. Lower, push through to lift. Down and up. Down and up. 4 more. 2, 3. Hold your hips up high and pulse right there. 10 more. 1, 2, deeper. 3, higher. 4, 5. Squeeze those glutes. 7, 8, 9, and on 10. Allow the hips to come back to the floor. Let the lower back and the hips settle for a moment. Next thing we're going to work on is the pelvic floor exercises. So these muscles are very important so that we still have bladder strength and we can have strong muscles through labor and delivery. They'll also recover a lot quicker after we give birth. So pelvic floor exercises. Let's knock knee the thighs together. Keep your feet out pretty wide so that weight of the thighs are going to press against one another. And you're going to feel the weight of your thighs to your center, your pelvic floor area. Take your hands onto the lower belly. Start to close the eyes to focus into that pelvic floor. It's as if you were going to stop your bladder, stop your pee when you squeeze those muscles. Try to think about that sensation as we take this exercise. So we're going to squeeze, 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 hold, and then release. Squeeze, 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 hold, and then release. Keep that pulsing going 2 to 3 seconds at a time. Squeeze, squeeze, hold, release. I'll start to count. In 1, release. Squeeze 2, release. Squeeze up 3, release. Deep breaths. 4, release. 5, squeeze, squeeze, release. In 6, release. In 7, release. In 8, release. Squeeze 9, release. 1 more on 10. Let's take those squeezes now a little faster. In 1, 2, 3, pulse. 4, squeeze it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now hold on 10. Hold, 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 hold. Squeeze those pelvic floor muscles. Count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax the pelvic floor. Those will get stronger and a little bit easier to do over time, but you can do them anytime, anywhere, and nobody will know that you're doing them. So take advantage of using those pelvic floor muscles, squeezing them, helping you get through labor, and remaining that strength after you give birth. Let's take our stretches now. So find a feet wide, knees wide, and start to windshield wiper the legs from left to right. So we're going to slow things down. We're going to recover the body. We did a great workout today. Working the muscles side to side, staying strong throughout our pregnancy. And even after we give birth, you can always take this video again postpartum as you start to get your body back into shape. One more time each way. Windshield wipers, side to side. And then go ahead and start to bring the feet back in. Find the right foot in. Send your left leg down. Hug that knee in tight to the chest. A hamstring stretch. If you like to use a strap around the foot because of tight hamstrings, then you can use that strap. Otherwise, you're going to try to grab onto the toes and extend that leg straight up. Flex your toes back. Let that hip push down into the floor and pull the leg towards you. Deep breaths. Hamstring stretches. Open the leg to the side. Get that inner thigh muscle to stretch and lengthen. Try to get your toes to the floor. Big release. Bring the leg back up to center. Find that hamstring stretch again. And then bend your knees. Send the right leg forward and down. Left knee hugs into the chest. Pull it in. Feel the lower back release. Use the strap if you need to, or loop around the big toe. Extend through the heel, getting those hamstrings to stretch. Inhale, exhale, push that hip down into the floor. Feeling your muscles recover after the exercises that we did today. And then open the leg to the side. Apart, inner thigh stretch. Opening the hips. Make your way back to center. Pull that foot in a little bit more. And then start to bend your knee, let go. Both feet underneath you. Turn onto one side. Start to press yourself upright. Make your way into all fours. Knees underneath hips. Spread the fingertips wide. Roll through your cat-cows. Push the back body up to the ceiling. Roll the front body forward. Back and forth. Inhale, exhale. And breathe. Roll through, inhale. Exhale. One more time each way. Inhale. Exhale. Find center. Take it side to side. Look over the shoulder. Over the other shoulder. Left to right. Side to side. Make that C curve. Stretch your lower back. One more time each direction. And then start to find center. Open out your knees. Take the big toes together. Let's finish off with a child's pose. Arms reach forward. Make as much room as you need to accommodate the belly. Allow the forehead to fall. Breathe in and out through the nose. Feel your hip muscles relax. Your shoulders relax. And then slowly start to roll yourself upright. Great work today, everybody. Round of applause. I hope you enjoyed working out with me. I sure feel good. My muscles feel strong. Try to do this as much as you think you need to. 2 to 3 times a week is great. Feel free to incorporate it with the prenatal yoga, and you'll be in shape throughout your pregnancy and even after your pregnancy. Good luck to you all. Namaste. Thank you.